Hello, it's Destroyer with another Samurai Siege village review video. I have got 5 lined up for you here, but let me first say that I did have troubles finding some of you. So if you had changed alliances and you were one of the first to put your names down in the comments section, then I suggest you update your details in the original video. The link can be found at the end of this one, so the original video is the right place to leave your details. So let's have a look at the 5 I just reviewed. Now we have Voltero from the Alliance Nadenlos. He's a castle level 8 and it's nicely centralized there. Drum guns with the biggest range covering most of the village there. It's very good. Same with the cannons, they're covering just about the entire village. Very little waste there. The radius just covers the outside walls. Storages are very well toggled here, coin, essence, and the jade lines and assassin's dens are very well centralized as well. The only thing I would do is move this portal inside because it's very easily triggered off with a ninja. So I would move it next to one of these drum guns. That would be quite nice in there. The freeze towers covering one of the storage. The archer towers are nicely split up around the outside there. Markets and wells very well segmented and split around too. So overall very good design, nice rounded design here. So I think that's doing quite well. This is Tessa from the Alliance Bataviran. As you can see, the castle is on the outside because they're concentrating on protecting their resources. It's an extremely well segmented design. All of the storage is nicely segmented in the middle. None of it can be reached from the outside of the walls. Drum gun is extremely well positioned in the middle. However, there's really no option to fit anything else in there, like the Alliance portal, which can be easily baited there. I definitely would have expanded the core a little bit more to fit the portal next to the drum gun and maybe some assassin's dens and jade lines. The cannons here are very close together. Free scroll on this area here could definitely get 3 towers frozen at once, so you've got to watch out for that. Just about everywhere 3 towers can be frozen, so because of it's such a small footprint, it's bringing all of your defensive towers closer together, so that's at a big threat of being frozen there. So you need to make it a bit bigger to prevent that. All of your markets are quite easy to reach on the outside here, so I'd mix it up a little bit better. You do have 1 on the inside there, but people would still want to come and farm this. Now we're looking at the Wavy from the Alliance Ninja Warrior. The Castle 7 is in the middle. The portal is in a very good spot as well, and as you can see, the lines, the assassin's dens and the jade lines are nearby too, so that's quite well protected in the core. However, the biggest problem here is you have a lot of defensive towers very close to each other, so it's very prone to free scrolls. The lightning tower is in a good spot. However, I can only see 1 in there. I thought you have 2 at Castle 7. Maybe you just got to Castle 7. I think you might have traps here, yes, so that would come in handy. And again on the other side, I had a similar design to this myself once. It's quite useful for filtering troops over traps. But definitely the biggest problem is too many defensive towers next to each other, so you need to do something about that. I think that's the only problem I see with this. The other problem is you have a flood of ninjas coming here. All the storage is rather close together. They're quite unstoppable when you use about 50 to 100 of them. They're almost unbeatable. They go faster than these cannons can hit them, even faster than the freeze towers. So it only takes half a second to take down each storage. So I'd probably try and segment them or move them a little bit further apart from each other. This is Kokok from the Alliance Pinoy Kamikaze. He's a castle level 7 with quite decent walls, the gold level 7 walls here. The Alliance portal is not too bad. It's not that easy to trigger off with a ninja, since he does have these essence wells here in the way. Drum gun's nicely centralized there. It has very good coverage of the core. Jade lines and assassins dens in the middle, so that's fairly well protecting the core. Lightning towers aren't that exposed. They are difficult to take down. And a lot of these archer towers are nicely spread around as well. However, some of these defenses are prone to be frozen. So these three might get frozen with a freeze scroll, and these three, and possibly even the three across here. I'm not too sure about the distance there, so I'd watch out for that. Markets and wells are quite nicely spread around there, and it's not too bad. The cannon is an issue. It's covering nothing down here. It is covering the storage north of it, so that might be okay. But if it gets attacked from the south, troops will be in the blind spot, and there's nothing really covering it at all except for these archer towers. So that's not too bad. This is Hey Javid from the Alliance Hiyaki Yako. He's a fresh Castle 8, which I can tell from the new walls you deployed, and also the new archer tower you've been working on. This is heavily segmented, which means your footprint is rather small. It's really limiting where you can put some of your vital defensive towers, like your portal and your cannons. There's a lot of wasted coverage here, so these need to be closer to the middle, and you don't really have the space to do that. So you do really need to expand your core to fit all of these new towers in there. I'll definitely move your Alliance portal close to your castle in the middle, maybe off center the castle to free up some space for these large radius defensive towers like cannons and drum guns. And I will definitely try and put your assassin's dens and jade lines inside the core as well. They'll be far more effective inside there. Your storage, I would toggle these two around for sure, since it is quite easy to farm just for coins or essence. And maybe just toggle up some of your wells and markets as well. They're a little bit grouped there with the essence. There's a spawn point inside these walls. Jade lines and decorations leave a spawn point there, so I'm guessing you probably move your archer towers in there or something. But given you need to redesign this for the new walls, anything could happen, so I'll leave that to you. So that's all the reviews for now. I hope my tips have been helping you out with your defenses. I may be away for 5 days next week, but that's not confirmed yet. But I will try and produce 1 or 2 more review videos in case I'm going away. So hopefully I'll get that done for you, so stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.